Well boys, it is finally time to stop being lazy and to put the front lip on the Speed 3. You guys remember me saying that I do have a front lip for this car many times, and it's already paint match, it's already ready to go. So you guys are about to see it on the car. And before some of you guys ask, no, it isn't the old lip. This is the old one that we were rocking when the car was that blue color before. We just kept it here just as a spare, but I'll probably sell it later on. This right here is the brand new lip for the Speed 3. This is the new lip for the Speed 3. This is called the GV lip, if I'm correct. I don't know, you can recheck, but I think it is called a GV lip or GV style front lip, which these lips are actually discontinued. You gotta know someone to rather get these, or you gotta have like some type of store plug that can get you one of these, because they do not sell them anymore. Here you can just tell it's a lot more aggressive than the previous lip that we had on the car before. So you guys can probably see right here, this is the old lip that we had on the car before when the car was the other color. It's still a nice looking lip. Now, I mentioned this before in a previous video. The only good thing about this lip, oh, keep in mind that both of these lips are actually discontinued. They don't sell online anywhere anymore. I don't know why. You got to be lucky and find them off Marketplace or something. But the great thing about that lip right there, the old lip, is that it is polyurethane, so it's flexible and all that stuff. Whereas the new lip is pure fiberglass. So hit it hard enough or whatever, it can crack and all that stuff. Whereas this one just flexes, so it never cracks. Let me actually test fit this onto the Speed 3 now, so you guys can just get a better look of how this will look like on the car. Now it isn't fully on, but you can see just how much depth and just style it adds to the car. You can definitely see it from this angle. Look at that. That looks so damn good. What lip do you guys think looks better on this car? Does the GV lip look better on the Speed 3, or do you guys like the old lip that was on the Speed 3? One of the most annoying things about wrapping this like front little grill piece is the rock chips. They just go right through, and since there's like a divot under this, it just hits here, creates a hole, so you can see like the yellow under. But since it's wrapped, I can just take this off and re-wrap it again, and it's good to go. Lucky for me, I got a ton of wrap left to use on it, so we'll be good for a long time. It's also good that I bought these like way back, like months ago. These like set of just like self-tappers and screws and stuff like that. So as you can tell, we got like a ton of sizes here, like for everything. So I'm just gonna use the small guy here, or whichever one, rather this one or that one, to just put inside the Speed 3 his lip, and should be good to go actually. So you guys basically see the holes here, that's where the screws are gonna be going. And then as for here, I'm just gonna put 3M tape all across here, so that I don't want to drill any holes through this. So I'm just gonna put 3M tape right at the bottom of this, on top of this, and then the lip will just go ahead and stick right on. I made sure to get the wide 3M tape because this is a pretty wide area. So I'm gonna go ahead. These stuff are actually expensive. Like up here, it's like 16 bucks plus tax. That's like $19 just for tape. Like, geez, times have changed. All that leaves to do is to just wipe this down, spray some like soapy water on it, wipe it down, get it nice and dry. So this 3M tape can have something just solid to stick onto. Got our 3M tape down, like I said, for the front. So when we put it on, it should just totally hide it like that and keep this part nice and flat down. And then for at the back, right, I'm gonna use this, which is like, it's like literally a battery terminal, like the thing that holds it down to the wire. And I'm just gonna put it like, kind of hard to see, but kind of like something like that, right? And then I'm gonna put like a screw through up here, and then have this to hold down here, this little bracket. That way it doesn't move around. guys, so check it out. We got the front lip officially installed. We got the bracket and a little screw inside this side, or the self-tapper, whatever you want to call it. Of course, around to the front, we got it 3M taped here, nice and sturdy and solid. And then over to, of course, the side. That's pretty much identical to the other side. Definitely isn't perfect. Obviously, there's like tiny gaps here, but like I said, this is fiberglass, a fiberglass lip anyway. So to get it pinpoint perfect is obviously not gonna happen. Plus, you want it loose enough so it doesn't crack. Now with the front lip officially installed, all that's left to do is to air out the car. There we go, guys. Front lip is installed on the Speed 3, and holy hell, does this look 10 times better. I'm pretty sure me and you can agree, right, that this lip is better than the other lip. I'm pretty sure. That looks absolutely beautiful. It looks super good. We're actually gonna do something on the Del Sol really quick, and that is actually painting them black. I don't know if you guys noticed, but inside the Del Sol, the previous owner painted these vents all blue, and I just did not like it at all. So got some black paint and just sprayed over them so that they're black and it will actually match with the interior. I just went ahead and hit these with another coat. So while these are actually drying, to hit this car with some rust proofing paint inside the trunk. As you can tell, I put some other like anti-rusting coating over it. All that gray stuff that you see in there is like all rust preventative stuff. Like even if you look up here, like towers are like great where the coilovers are at and stuff like that. So it's just this inner part that I just want to keep preserved. This part has some like surface rust obviously, but as you can tell, it's not like rotted or anything like that. This is just dirt. So I'm just gonna vacuum this out one time a little quick. Then I'm probably just gonna wipe it down, and then I am going to spray that coating over this. Alright guys, so check it out. We just sealed up majority of the trunk. As you can tell, like these parts and stuff are still all solid metal and stuff like that, so I left that for now. Maybe I'll go ahead and put some coating over that too, but yeah, for the most part, the main area that I was mostly cared about is nice and sealed up, so we don't gotta worry about rust or anything like that for future stuff. Even though it was still pretty good, it wasn't like rusted, it was only like surface. But now that it's all done and all sealed up, that's something that we don't have to worry about. But I also want to get this car undercoated as well, because just as extra security for this car, even though I don't really drive this in the winter time. While we wait for that to dry, we should go ahead and put in the vents for the Sol. So these should be all dried up now, and it looks a lot better now. It's not as like bad as it was before with the little patches of holes. Still not 100%, but definitely a lot better than how it was with the blue. Okay, so this should now just go ahead and clip right on in, just like that. This one should just twist right on in, just like that. Of course, this last one just slides right on in here. Check it out, guys. Now it's all blacked out instead of being blue. So look at that. That just looks a lot more subtle and just as it should have been. Starting to feel more like a car in here again. Thank goodness. We still got a lot of work to do with this car in the interior and exterior, and even in the engine bay. So we got a lot of work to do. Overall, it's such a great look. Now all we need is some like side skirt extensions. We need a wing extension. And then it should tie everything together and make it a little bit more even. That's really all I really wanted to do today, was to put the front lip on do these little final little touches on the dull sole there, rust proof inside that trunk there. Just before I go ahead and close out the video, because this battery's literally about to die right now, but this is not 100% confirmed, but I might be entering the Speed 3 into Import Expo, the season closer, which is this weekend, pretty much tomorrow. So by the time I'm editing this and posting it up, it's Friday, and literally the next day, which is actually real life tomorrow, the Saturday, it's Import Expo. So the Speed 3 might be in the show. I'm still not 100% if I'm going to put it in the show or not, but if it does end up being at the show, I want you guys to come through and actually go and check out the Speed 3 in person, because I really feel like videos don't do this car justice. So if you guys are free tomorrow, be sure to come. I think it's from 5 p.m. onwards up to I think 10 p.m. So come check it out. And regardless if my car is there or not, I will be at that show doing some content. So if you guys have some free time, be sure to come on down. I just want to ask you guys something, because as you guys do know, I'm starting up a brand called Dose Supply. I'll probably put it somewhere here so you guys can follow it on Instagram if you want. But I'm planning on getting started with that brand, because I've really been slacking on it, and I should just go and do it. I just keep seeing all these motivation stuff to say, just do that, just start that business, you know, all that motivational stuff. So I really do want to start Dose Supply. But what I want to ask you guys is, are you guys interested more in like accessories? So like I said, like maybe stickers, maybe lanyards, jet tags, or would you guys be more into like if I actually made shirts? I'd most likely lean more to the sizes like medium and large, since people are most people are in between those two size ranges. But let me know if you guys would want some like t-shirts, lanyard, stickers, or maybe all of the above. I don't know, but I just figured to ask you guys because I need some suggestions before I make these stuff and order these stuff, so that, you know, within the new year and stuff like that, when I do end up starting up this brand, that, you know, it'll just be ready to go. Anyway guys, I'm not gonna go ahead and ramble on and run this video up any longer than it needs to be. I know this isn't really a long video, but it's just a super chill one, and I'm not one to just like put in a ton of filler stuff just to, you know, make a certain time a lengthy video or whatever. So that's really all I have for you guys today, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, stay humble, stay blessed, peace.